Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. And today could be a pretty special day. I'm gonna go for a 225 bench for the first time. I know what you're here to see. You're here to see a 225 bench. I urge you not to skip through the video and just see if I do it or not. Like if there's build up to it, I promise you it'll be better. If you can see I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it's in the frame. I know it's 10 a.m. I wake up late, right? I wake up like at 10 a.m. and that's because I have a job that I don't get home until like 11:30 sometimes, and then I still have to eat dinner and all that stuff. So I go to sleep a little bit later. Of course, I don't have that job every day, but I like to keep my sleep schedule like that. I'm still getting enough hours. Don't get me wrong. Sleep is crucial, and I very much see the importance of it. I'm aware of how important it is. Today, I'm going to go for a 225 bench. Now, you might be wondering, I've been lifting for probably a couple of years, and so you're probably wondering, why am I barely getting a 225 bench now? Let me explain that. So, multiple factors into that. One, when I first started training, it sucked, I wasn't doing any of the things necessary to progress, Of course, there wasn't progressive overload. I wasn't really training hard. I wasn't eating enough protein, and I wasn't eating enough calories. So really all I was doing is going in there and going through the motions. That was purely what I was doing for fitness at the time. And then as I went on, I started perfecting each of those aspects, right? I started eating more protein eventually. Eventually I started eating more calories. Eventually I started training a failure. And eventually I started using progressive overload correctly. That's why it's taken so long for me to get there, especially because I start off very scrawny and skinny. But now I feel like I've perfected all of that. I know to eat enough calories for the bulk. I know to eat enough protein. I know to apply progressive overload whenever I can. And I know to train to failure. So I'm progressing pretty well now. Still got a long way to go. Last year, training and wrestling, I injured my tricep. Not a major injury, it was tricep tendonitis, but I did not bench for a long time. I'd gotten to a point where I was doing 190 for 5, and then come that injury, I'm down to when I go back to bench, it's 155 for 5. That 5th rep being a pretty big struggle too, so it was a pretty big struggle too, so it wasn't even a clean rep. Now I'm back at a point where I've dialed everything back in. I'm doing 195 for 5. I got sick. Wow, what a coincidence. I got sick last week. Already planning to go 225 this week, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Eventually it was gonna be last week too. And then the day I was gonna go for 225, I got sick. So, but right now I'm grateful to be in good health, of course. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to, be able to do that 225 bench today. So if I can finally hit 225 today, that'll be huge symbolism for me, To be where I am now, very grateful for it. Very proud of what I've done so far. I know there's still a ton of work ahead, right? But where I am right now, I'm very grateful for it. I'm going to be mic'd up in the gym when I do 225. That's going to be my first time being mic'd up in the gym ever. So if I talk in a very shy manner, it's because I'm not used to, talking to myself in the gym with a tripod. I normally just record my list, but I don't talk, so bear with me. I will have to ask a stranger for a spotter because in the state I currently live in, I don't have any friends in this state. I don't have a girlfriend at all, and I don't have family members in this state either besides my parents, but they're both at work, so I can't really ask them and be like, hey, you want to do this video with me, spot me for my 225. It'd be cool if I could share that moment with someone that I really know I'm close to, but not possible right now, so we'll just ask a stranger for a spot, no big deal. Now, originally I was planning on recording my whole build up to this before I go to the gym, but I realized that would be horrible because, well, I'm not gonna record myself waking up out of bed. That doesn't make any sense. And then the other thing I'm gonna do before I go do that is just my laundry. I don't think you guys need to see that. Yeah, I'm gonna go finish my breakfast right now. We're gonna go hit 225, and hopefully we get it. If not, this video will be a bit of a letdown, but let's go do it. All right, bear with me. Like I said, first time being mic'd up at a gym. Take this time to thank my lifting teacher. He showed me how to bench properly, all that stuff. He taught me a lot about lifting, He's always encouraging me. If I ever have a lifting question that, it's not specific, it's more specific to me and something I can't find as general in the freaking online, I'll ask him. I'll be like, yo, the one I just asked him the other day was I'm doing 195 for 5. Do you think I have 200 or 225 on lock? He's like, yeah, right now I got you a 227. So if If you really want to lock in, go 200 for 5, but I think you're good. So I'm always hitting him up for stuff. He's the greatest teacher of all time. I know it's probably supposed to be a dynamic warm up. I always just stretch normally, like a normal static stretch. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do, but I like it better than nothing. So I don't know if you noticed, but I have Definity gear on. Sponsored by Definity, of course. Using code Mighty20, 20% off. Right now I'm wearing the Limitless hoodie. Under this I have the mental health tee. Both very good options. The way I warm up for whenever I go to PRs, I just do 1 reps. So I'm gonna do, I'll do 5 reps of empty bar, maybe 3 reps of 25 on each side. Then I'll do 1 rep of 135, 1 rep of like 160 around there, and just 1 reps until I get to my 1 rep max. I also need to thank my parents too, man. I mean, throughout this lifting journey, they've funded it financially a good amount. Buying me protein, stuff like that. Buying, of course, my mom and dad be cooking for me too. So I have to thank them for this too. If I hit 25, also part of my success is their success as well. I'm not feeling too bad. I still remember when I hit a plate for the first time. It was in my lifting class. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, there was like a bunch of people in the class cheering me on. It was sick. I actually got it pretty easy though, so I probably could have gotten it a little bit sooner, but start the 1 reps. I'm gonna jump up to 185. I don't feel like going to 160, unfortunately. Probably not the best thing to do, but I got work later, so I'm a little bit of a time crunch. All right, 185 for 1. Then we'll do 205 maybe. Easy. Like I said, my current bench is 195 for 5, so after this, I'm gonna go for 225. I decided while I'm resting here. I'll probably start doing more of these. So one idea I have, I wrote a Spider-Man 2099 movie script, complete live action adaptation, full script. So I want to release that video talking a little bit about it, and then I could do like a series based on like the Spider-Man 2099 push day. I'll show what I do for my push day. It's not for other people meant to copy my workout. It's just like to sort of vlog a little bit. And then maybe like a Spider-Man 2099 leg day. You get the idea. Oh man, I don't know why I'm a little bit nervous right now. Because that 185 felt a little bit heavier than it should if I'm going to hit 225 today. So, excuse me, sir. You think I can ask for a spot on this real quick? Appreciate it. Yeah. 2, 1. All right. Thank you, man. What was that?
You want me to stay for the
PR? No, you're good. I'm going to rest like 3 minutes before I go for the PR. Thank you, though. 225. It's the first time I've ever had 225 on the bar. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm really nervous right now. Just because this whole build up to it and all, if I don't make it, it kind of sucks. So. Walk around like this, kind of get myself psyched up. Switch the song to Kingdom by Downstate. I've never done it. This is the first attempt. Three, 2, 1.
Go ahead, push, 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 push.
Fuck yes! Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Want to spot me for a second?
I
haven't done this in a while. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, for sure. You want to lift off too?
I'll be all right. Just help
All
me
right.
if I struggle.
I got you. I got you. Oh, that's easy. You got it. That's light work.
Good shit.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I can't believe I actually did it. You guys don't know how happy I am right now. This means a lot to me. Thank you, everyone who helped me so far. Thank you for everyone for following me. Again, thank you guys. This means a lot. You guys don't know how happy I am. This made my week. Hold up, guys, real quick. I need to add a few more things I forgot to mention when I was in the gym. One, I weigh about 170, 171 right now because I don't have my weight scale actually here at home. I have to do that in the gym. So that's my weight. It's my weight if I include like what I've eaten for breakfast and like the water I've drinking and all that stuff, or like my clothes too. So I subtract like 1 pound or so just to keep it a little bit accurate. So 171 right now is my current body weight. Two, you probably heard me mention the Spider-Man 2099 movie. Yes, I wrote a script for that. It's my own passion project that I would hope to pitch one day. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit more in my following upload. Not the next one, but the following upload is going to be talking about that. My next upload is going to be one of the videos where it's the more comical ones or so, the more entertainment wise, where I talk about like TV shows, movies, or games. That upload is going to be the Three Stooges show that I grew up watching. Comedy that I think holds up, that is still funny to me even years later, you know? So I'll be talking about that. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. Big milestone that I achieved. Have a great day, everyone. Work hard, be mighty.